What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell just so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in. So John Wall speaks on the minimal, I would say, small comments, or conversation he had with Kawhi Leonard, and speaking on the phone with Kawhi Leonard. And he said he spoke on the phone with, Paul George too, but he was just saying that Kawhi Leonard told him, one thing, like a strong, basically a strong message, I think, to, let John Wall know what's expected is, don't try to go in there. Don't try to come on this team and fit in, is what Kawhi says. Don't try to come on this team and fit in. Just be yourself. Be who you are. Be the player that we know you to be, which is a really fast, high activity point guard that can hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, because John Wall, I never saw winning intangibles in him, like championship intangibles. I'll say that. But I always said he can hoop, like he can. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't a player that I looked at as, one of my favorite players. But I always gave him credit. Like he was top 5, top 10 point guard when he was really in his bag, when he was healthy. You know what I'm saying? He still has a lot of that in him, but he just doesn't need to do it as much. And like Kawhi said, when you can go online, check it out and everything, but from what John Wall spoke about, what Kawhi said, the goal is one thing, you know what I'm saying, is to win a championship. Don't come in here and try to fit in. Be yourself. We'll try to fit in with you and fit in with each other and, and figure it out together. And that was a strong message from Kawhi Leonard to me, because it let John Wall know that, hey, we're trying to build a culture here, but at the same time, the goal is one thing and one thing only, and that's a championship. We have to find a way to deliver. You need to help us do it, but we also need to help you, help us. And that's the notion that I felt that came out of that. And I felt like it was really good for, John Wall to hear that and understand that, because like I said, it's about winning championships. And like I said, if with that type of help and what John Wall could be to them, if he's like half the player he was, they're going to be a dangerous team. Very dangerous. A team nobody would want to face. And rightfully so, because like I said, if this team is healthy, they should be in line as number one, bare minimum number 2 to win the championship. You got to give the Warriors credit there, but at the same time, the Clippers are built for this. And actually, I think everybody can see that. And the only problem is, the only thing that people are waiting on is to see if this team can stay healthy enough to do that. And like I said, I really hope they do, because like I said, I want to see how far they can go, see if they can really take it the distance, and see if they can actually pull off something that no other Clippers team in history done, which is win a championship. In order to do that, though, John Wall has to be, a little bit more than just adequate. He has to be pretty damn good, at some point. I don't expect John Wall to be like, just come out, out the gates, but at some point in the season, he's going to have to really, take his game to another level if you really want to win a championship, because we see a lot of big threes and all this other type stuff, and it doesn't work out. The only way it's going to work out is to put your all into it
and see what the outcome is, because like I said, it's pretty much, it just seemed like it's destined for them to be the Cinderella team this year. And adding John Wall definitely, in a lot of people's eyes, better their chances of being the team that a lot of people think. And the opportunity is there. And for Kawhi to deliver such a strong message to John Wall, I feel like that's going to make John Wall understand, over time that, it's all about the team. It's all about winning, and nothing else is important. And, John Wall's never played with somebody like Kawhi Leonard before. He's never had that opportunity. And, one thing I've always said, as I said earlier in this video, that I never saw winning intangibles out of John Wall. But, you might see him now going forward, because playing with somebody like Kawhi Leonard being coached by somebody like Ty Lue, it definitely is going to make a difference in John Wall's career. Definitely going to make a difference how he approaches the game. Definitely makes a difference in, his thought process of the game and everything. And then on top of that, this past year that John Wall didn't play, that much or at all, I think he's been humbled by a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And just the experience of him not playing much, injuries, things like that. Like he said, he's not trying to be a Batman. He's coming there just trying to, just do what he can to help the team win, and be successful. And that's the mind state he needs to have if they want to win. So, we'll see, if that turns out that way. But they definitely have a great chance for a lot of good things to happen. And they can definitely build a team that a lot of people, would look at and say, they respect. So, I can't wait to see what this team is going to look like all together. I know it's going to take a while for John Wall to really get acclimated with the team and accustomed to everything, but I still think that, even with him being out there on the floor, it makes him even more dangerous because, like I said, they have a third option. Kawhi and PG have a third option where some nights, he can be the first option if he's, got it going and got his rhythm and, catching teams off guard until he really figures out his way with the Clippers where he can be more effective and, or be effective to the point where he's a solid piece for them that they can definitely rely on. And that's what they're going to need going into the playoffs. So, this whole season that comes up, John Wall needs to be healthy as possible and play just about every game that he can so he can get acclimated with the team and build that chemistry and, take Kawhi's advice and, just play your game, be yourself, but understand the process, that comes with this. And the process is winning the championship. So when Kawhi speaks, players do listen. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it all unfolds. But I definitely think there's a lot of good times ahead, for this team. There's going to be some bumps in the road here and there, but I definitely think the outcome for the team is going to be really great. And I definitely can't wait to see, how far they can take it, just like everybody else in the NBA world, and see if they can actually pull the whole thing off and win the championship. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Check out my other videos if you haven't. And hey, Khaliis out.